Hey guys, it's Jessica. Today is a Tuesday and we're gonna go grocery shopping. So my daughter is at my mom's house right now and I'm gonna go to Aldi. I've been promising you guys I would take you along to shop with me. And so we're gonna go check out what new things they have. There are a bunch of old favorites I get at Aldi every single time I go. Do you say Aldi or Aldi's? I think it's Aldi, but I used to say Aldi's and y'all made fun of me. So I'm trying to fix myself. Anyway, I'm excited. There's a lot of healthy food items, but also just regular life food items that you cook with that you just want to eat when you're craving something really, really good. And I also heard they have frozen dog treats. It's ice cream, but it's not really ice cream for dogs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my sweet little beagle Pinocchio. Pinocchio, do you want some frozen special things to eat? I can't say the T word. Says, yes, please. Anyway, so that is the plan. And at the end of the video, I am going to show you everything I got kind of laid out in my kitchen like a grocery haul and how much I ended up spending. And if you enjoy this kind of video, I hope you subscribe and let's go to the store and just deal with my second day hair, okay? This shirt is from Target and I just bought it there, so I will link it below if I can find it. I love it so much. Quick pro tip, always bring your own bags for your groceries. I try to do it everywhere, but especially at Aldi because they're going to charge you for your bags. And so we like getting them when we travel. It's kind of random, I know, but because they're fun and they remind us of those happy memories when we're out shopping every week. It kind of makes the mundane a little bit more fun. So I'm here and I'm super bummed because I stopped by a Starbucks and I'm ready to pull into the drive-thru and they're like, we're out of power. I'm like, no, I guess I'll slum it without coffee. And I was really today especially craving an iced coffee. And I forgot my water bottle at home. I'm like, no! Anyway, I gotta find my Aldi's quarter. See, I said Aldi's again. Let's go get a cart. Heaven. Okay, so one of my favorite things to get here are nuts and things like that, pumpkin seeds are one of my favorite snacks. I really don't need any, but it's worth mentioning. Trail mixes are really good, and of course, it's an insane deal on peanuts. They've got honey roasted ones. Ooh, yum. I think I want to try these. They look pretty good. They're literally made of Parmesan cheese and a little jalapeno. I'm also going to get these for my daughter, who's a little over 1, and I think she'd enjoy them. This is a good deal on the naan bread. Again, we bought some at Costco, but it's kind of the same shtick and it's about the same price if you kind of add it all together. But these are so good dipped in hummus. If you warm these, oh my gosh. But I am gonna get these wraps here that are 90 calorie ones, which is not too bad. I like to melt cheese on them for Genevieve, for a little quesadilla, but then also for myself for sandwiches and stuff like that, just as a wrap. So I picked up some just berries, always a good deal here. Some spinach for some salads, but then also we just found, I've never gotten this before, the organic chopped kale smoothies. Really good. I think I might pick up some red potatoes. See if any of these look really good. I love dicing them up and then baking them with some olive oil on them. But I also need to make an Asian salad for a get-together coming up this weekend, and these are so delicious and so easy. They had a couple different kinds, but the Asian one's my favorite. And then just some other produce. And in my humble opinion, getting cans is one of the best deals in town because cans last forever, and they have just so many staples to just kind of stock your pantry with, which is lovely. Ooh, yum. Grabbing these for Gigi, they're little unsweetened applesauce pouches, which is perfect for when we're on the go. And I know she likes applesauce, but sometimes buying the big jar is not great because she goes through times where she doesn't want to eat it. But we do need some Alfredo sauce, just good to have for quick dinners. I know my mom does a lot of this gluten-free stuff because she is gluten-free, so she likes a lot of it. And I've had those crackers, they're pretty good. They have some decent baby stuff. The diapers didn't work for us, but my daughter loves a lot of these baby food purees. I try to get some that aren't just, there we go. She really liked the apple pear spinach, so I try to get some. Oh no, maybe this was the one she liked, the pear apple broccoli. I'm getting some with veggies in it too. But she loves these. Oh my gosh, loves them. We even have vegan cream cheese. This is what I mean by they have such specific items. I don't need it today because I just stocked up at Costco, but this GT's brand kombucha is my favorite. This one's really good. I like the gingerberry. Another favorite, I literally had one of these last night. These quiches, they're so good. You just stick them in the oven for like 25 minutes. So there was a worker like restocking behind me, so I couldn't film it, but they have so many different kinds of hummus. I tried the olive tapenade hummus last time and it was interesting. I love olives and I love hummus, but it was an odd combo. So I just got the garlic hummus here, and then they have like roasted red pepper. I think they had a spicy one, but then I also got, they have so many types of cheeses. Mozzarella is one of my favorites. I usually get ones in little pearls, but I'm just gonna cut this one up, and I like to eat it with cherry tomatoes. It's a really good snack. Let me go ahead and back it up because this is the fun aisle. These are so cool. They sell them at my regular grocery store too. We actually have like minced ginger in a thing, because you know what? If you don't have fresh ginger or garlic, it's so annoying when you genuinely need it, but you're like, I'm not running out to the store. It's just so nice to have these in your fridge. No, it's not as good as the real thing, but you know what? It's not bad at all. Look how cute this bowl is. I might buy it. I kind of love it. $7.99. They have a little cosmetic organizer that's so cute. They have a couple kinds. They also have basically a caboodle, also $7.99. That's a good deal. Bamboo bath mats, a little like over the tub caddy. Those are so cool. So I actually like Aldi coffee, and I've tried like the donut store blend I like, and I like I think my husband likes the dark roast, and then I've also had the French vanilla over there. But these, they have sugar in them, so it's like a pre-made drink when you put it through your Keurig. But they are the most delicious thing when you want like a sweet pick-me-up. I drink my coffee black a lot of the time, but this is just like a treat, and these are incredible. They also have like a caramel version too. And it would save you a ton of money. Look at that. Originally $3.89, okay, so $2.59. Even at the original price, that is way cheaper to get 12 of these than to go to Starbucks 12 times. Okay, I know I shouldn't spend $5 on a small thing of cold brew, but low-key, I kind of want to spend that. That's so cool, and a lot of you guys were telling me you use cold brew. Tyler's made it at home a lot, my husband, but he hasn't in a long time, and I'm too lazy, so I don't know. I'm not gonna get it today. I'm gonna think on it. I'm always surprised they sell LaCroix here. And like real brands like Coke and Diet Coke. It's pretty cool. So this is one of my favorite areas too. It's like the refrigerated area, but there's just random stuff. I think this is where I found like chicken sausage or something like that was really, really good. And I ended up crumbling it into like eggs. These pizzas are incredible, by the way. We have one in our freezer right now. It's $5.99 and you get the biggest pizza you've ever had. Don't need it, but I want it. These are them. These are so good. I don't remember if I had the apple maple last time or not, but these are delicious on their own or not. They're pretty low point-wise. If you follow Weight Watchers, I want to say it's like a point for each link. You know what I mean? So it's not terrible, especially since eggs are 0 points. But I also grabbed these are great to throw in wraps or in salads, and they just sit in the fridge as though it's lunch meat, which is nice. And then these I think I'm gonna have tonight for dinner. We have a bunch of avocados at home that are way too ripe, so I might make some guacamole, throw some of these on some tortillas, and have kind of, sort of, tacos. Hey, that's a better deal. That's about the same price, but for like double the amount. Is it just coffee? Yeah. So yeah, they have a lot of like meat-free patties, this whole section. They've got different kinds of veggie burgers. Kale veggie burger, meatless meatballs, some gluten-free stuff. Ooh, some of these look really good. So frozen fruit is a great deal here. I love like doing tropical smoothies some days and throwing kale in it, and then other days doing more like a berry smoothie. Either way you put the kale in it, you can't taste it, you guys. I'll have to do a video on how I make them. I fully believe that I lost a good amount of the baby weight, especially in recent months, because I replaced one meal with like a really amazing health-packed smoothie. And they're surprisingly filling if you make it big enough too, so just saying. So they have their own version of like Halo Top. They've got mint chip, they've got chocolate, looks like vanilla. I'm gonna try the mint. These are, I just looked it up on Weight Watchers, 3 points for a third of it, which is about all I can handle anyway, so that's not bad. So I need to quickly grab a few last minute items that were actually like on my shopping list because I've been very distracted this shopping trip. But I'm gonna pick those up, head on home, and I will show you everything I got. I also picked out a really cool item for $10, non-food, that you need to know about. I'm hungry. Okay, so I was just taking the thumbnail like way up above this to try to get everything in the shot. But quickly showing you kind of what I got here. I got some flowers. They didn't look perfect, and so I kind of felt bad for them. But also it was such an interesting, like, look at that plant right there, a flower. I don't even know what that is. It was just so interesting to me. I was like, I think I could kind of dress this up and put it in a vase. And it was like $3.99, and I don't have fresh flowers often, but sometimes you just kind of want fresh flowers. But I got some Pink Lady apples, some baby food here. Like I mentioned, these 90-calorie flatbreads. The spinach, like I mentioned earlier, I really do use for salads more often. And then the kale for smoothies. I don't love kale salads, and by I don't love them, I really don't like them at all. Those chopped salads, the hummus, and the mozzarella I'm gonna chop up. I'm gonna use this tonight with our like kind of chicken taco dinner we're gonna have. That chicken breakfast sausage, I love. My daughter Gigi likes that too, kind of cut up into small pieces. The fajitas for tonight. The produce I showed you, some whole milk for my daughter. I actually drink almond milk typically for myself, but I don't love Aldi's version of almond milk. These chocolate chips, I don't think I talked about in the store, are the most delicious chocolate chips you will ever taste. Oh my gosh, when I'm like just needing a little sugar fix, I just grab a small handful of these, and they are so good. Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Then I got these Parmesan Crisps, which I might try here in a minute. Yogurt bites for my daughter. The delicious coffee. I might, since I wasn't able to get Starbucks and I was all excited, I might do one of these today. But then I did get that cold brew coffee, which I'm really pumped. I know my husband's gonna be excited about too. These green pea crisps I picked up. There are only a few ingredients in it, which is nice. I'm just excited to give them a try. And again, I bet my daughter will like these and these white cheddar puffs. And then I'm hoping she likes these. I might need to break them up into like in half, I don't know. But some bananas, grapes, red potatoes, the little applesauces. I also picked up just a couple of soup. We like to have soup on hand, especially like my dad is a big fan of soup, and I know he likes clam chowder, so he comes over to babysit sometimes. I thought it might be nice to have some soups he would like. It's just, I know I already talked about it, but it looks so good. I need to get these in the freezer. I'm doing this pretty quickly, but these two ice cream things I'm really excited to try tonight after dinner. The little munchies. I didn't know they had this white cheddar, so I grabbed one of those for my daughter too. Alfredo sauce, and I also, there are a few recipes I make that call for onion soup mix, one of them being like meatloaf. So I like having these on hand. They're like little packets inside, so that was a nice thing to find. I didn't know they sold. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was this adorable, it was $9.99, this adorable little like cooler, but it's like soft-sided, and it's got this handle that goes up and down. It feels decently sturdy. I mean, it's not gonna hold 50 pounds of stuff, but I thought that was so cute for the summertime. You could use it for a picnic. We could use it for short little road trips if we don't wanna use like our bigger cooler. And I thought this pattern was really cute, and it wouldn't show stains really easily, which is kind of nice too. So I thought that was a pretty cool find. They had them in yellow, like a yellow gingham pattern, if I remember correctly, but they only had one, and it had already gotten a little bit dirty, so I went for this one. But really, really cute. See if you can find it if you go to Aldi. I'm curious. But yeah, not too bad. The entire total cost, if you were curious, for all of this and the cooler was $108. Which it's funny because a lot of the times I go to Aldi's, I feel like it's between $70 and $90, like when I do a full week of grocery shopping, if you will, pretty much like I did today. And there are those weeks where you need a couple more things, or you're out of like toilet paper and paper towels, and you're like, oh, I need to also buy that. So I kind of figured with buying like the cold brew coffee and the cooler and stuff that it would kind of go up just slightly above 100, which that's not bad. I feel like easily at a regular grocery store, I can spend $150 to $200 for basically the same stuff. But I'm excited. I need to get this stuff put away, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know what store or whatever you'd like me to do next. I do Costco a lot, so if you like this style and you're curious about like really cool stuff that's at Costco, I can link my most recent one down below. I've done it a couple times with my husband. But I hope you'll subscribe in the meantime, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.